What's up YouTube? Jason here, Morph Mixology. Welcome back to the snake room and the channel, of course. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Get involved in the community. We're growing fairly quick and we've got exciting stuff to come. But I think it's time for some updates. It's been a while since we've done just an update video, kind of explain where we're at, what's going on. I've been real busy. The breeding season's up and running. I've been traveling quite a bit. So let's do some updates. Come on. So first of all, as I show you around, you're probably going to notice that the snake room's kind of out of order and a little bit of a mess. So we got a lot going on here. You notice one of the rat racks is missing. We built an additional one, so there's actually 4. One of them's out in the garage. All of the rats are being moved out of the snake room. They'll be in my garage for a while because it's plenty warm out there now that the winter is over. But it's very likely that they're going to end up in a facility locally with a buddy of mine here. So that is changing. We're finishing the floors. So I did this plank, this vinyl plank stuff. It's waterproof and everything. So we've got half of the floor done on the rack side, on the rat side. So we've got all of this side to do still, which means all these have to come over. And I'm sure you've noticed in all of our videos that that wall is still not painted like these. So lots of projects still. We've got more racks to build. The hatchling racks are coming next. That'll be another video here soon, because if you've been watching on Instagram, we have got more eggs in the incubator. Now don't let this fool you. This is kind of a misrepresentation. This tub and that tub are actually empty. There's only 3 clutches in there. The other 2 tubs have perlite in them. They're ready to go. I left some tubs prepped and ready when I was on my trip to Dallas for Mrs. Mixology wife, just in case, because there's a few girls that could or may go soon. And as it turns out, this girl Daphne did indeed lay and also made a mess of her water, but she laid while I was gone. This is probably the most anticipated clutch of the year. Was pastel double het dreamsicle to het lav possible het pied Daphne, and obviously the male Johnny is going into shed pastel double het dreamsicle from Justin Kabilka. So that was probably my most anticipated clutch of the year. Obviously, if you look at the logo, Martini Snake, but now more recently updated to Martini Dream. Hopefully a dreamsicle out of here. This is her clutch right here on the bottom. And you can see 88.2, 86. This one's a little low. I might bump it up. It's kind of, I've got the fan running in here, so it's been running between 87 and 89 consistently. But yeah, here's her clutch right here. 7 good eggs, 1 slug. Laid on the 23rd, due June 22nd. So also in there is the first one from Hades, this pastel inchy scaleless head to Rogue. 6 good eggs in there. And pastel inchy scaleless head to Kiki the Enchi. 7 good eggs in that one. So I'll bump the temperature up just a little bit. I mean, if it's a degree or 2 low, it's not a big deal. It just adds a couple days to the incubating, but I'll make sure that we're, like I said, it's just recently changed. It's been usually like 89.1 and 88.5 down here, so fairly consistent. So I'll bump it up a little. But yeah, so just some updates. Clutches are cooking. So that is Rogue, the pastel. She's actually in shed. She's also been eating really, really well. Got right back on food, which I'm really happy about. And so she's been eating really well. But just about to come out of shed. The second clutch was our girl Kiki, the Enchi. She just shed. Also eating really well, back on food. So these girls should be ready to go next season. Fiona, the big fire female, is confusing a lot of people. We didn't catch the ovulation or the shed, but she's massive and getting ready to hopefully lay here pretty quick. She's closing in on 4,000 grams and now posturing in this position to hopefully lay. We're guessing about maybe 10 to 12 eggs out of her, so we'll see where she goes. And next on our list to lay is actually Scarlet, the black pewter, bred to banana pied. And she's due on the 9th, just about a week, depending on when this video comes out. After that's going to be Claire, the spot nose female, who also made a mess of her tub. By the way, for those that ask, I got to dump this water anyway. You see these cups in our tubs. Inside of them is a little yellow square. It is this stuff right here. It actually comes in a big sheet. It's actually called Hot Shot. I learned this from JT at Prehistoric Pets. So you take this stuff, it comes in a big sheet in a little plastic sheath kind of deal, and you're supposed to like hang it somewhere. But if you take these and you cut them up, this stuff is non-toxic to the snakes. But if you have any kind of like dust mites or any kind of bugs at all, which we haven't had in a long time. We did have mites at the very beginning when we were bringing in other animals. That has since been remedied. But is what it does is, if you have any kind of bugs of any kind, it attracts them to it. There's little holes in the cup you can see. It attracts them to it, and then they like try to eat it, and it kills them. So Jay at Prehistoric and JT, they put these little cups with, I call it cheese, with cheese in every single hatchling retic tub, and it's to prevent the spread of any kind of mites if you happen to bring, or if a customer brought something in, or if a friend's visiting your collection and happens to bring it over, whatever. If for some reason it does get into your collection, it stops it immediately. We have started using it. We've been using the stuff. I have them on top or at the back of all of the racks. I don't know if you can see back there. There's one in the very back there, in the back of all my racks, and inside of most tubs, and actually on all of my rat racks too, for like dust mites and that. And we've been using it for about 8 months now and haven't seen a single bug since, so it's been really good. But back to Miss Claire here, the spot nose. She just shed the other day, so she, if we've tracked everything correctly, she's due May 26th, and bred her to this little man right here, Leopard Butter Pastel Leopold, from Tyler at Tiburon Reptiles. That's where he came from, and that's actually also where Scarlet, the black pewter that's due in a couple days, that's where she came from. So yeah, so we've got definitely one due here. Fiona's probably due any day. We're kind of just gonna keep an eye on her. And we did pair. We decided it's gonna be a late pairing, but we did decide to pair Penny because she's been building and putting on really good size. So she's in there with Alvin, the lesser spot nose het clown male. You can see she's getting really big. She's over 2,000 grams now, eats really well. So we are hopefully gonna get some clowns this year. So we'll keep an eye on her. Sky is in what I believe to be her prelay shed. Really deep in shed now. Finally starting to come out a little bit, and she's kind of posturing over the heat tape now. Has been off food for a little bit. Everything's going really well, really excited. Like I said, we've got the 3 cooking, 2 boxes ready to go. Hatchling Rack is on the way. We ordered a bunch. I got 60 of the Vision V18 tubs for hatchlings, and then I got these cups. I know that you can buy, I put this on Instagram, I know you can buy these 8 ounce, I think these are, yeah, 8 ounce deli cups in like big boxes of 500 or 1,000 at a time, and they're, you know, 8 or 12 cents a piece. I got them at the dollar store for 20 cents a piece in a pack of 5. I don't need 500, at least not right now. But I did affix them to the bottom of the V18 tub. I'll show you here. Hot shots. You get this stuff at Home Depot. It's awesome. Anyway, I fixed them to the bottom of the V18 tub with a small piece of Velcro. I put the fingers side in here so that I could take these out and either wash them or throw them away, and it wouldn't be left with a cloth that was wet from the tub. But yeah, you just put the little Velcro piece in here, push it down, and now the hatchling should not, or has got to work really hard at least, to get these to tip over. And then if we decide to, let's see if I can find them here. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these or not. I do have these little Dollar Tree hides. You guys know I like to do DIY Dollar Tree stuff. So if I need them, if they're super small, I've got these little Dollar Tree pails. These come in a pack of 5, I believe, as well, for $1. And I cut the hole in them, and they fit in the back of a standard V18 perfectly. So now you get this really nice, still long enough that they can stretch out and, you know, stock the rat or whatever. But if they're really tiny, I can get a hide for them so they can stay hidden, and then a water dish that's cheap and easily replaceable, but shouldn't be able to be knocked over. So really excited, just little goofy things that we got going, and hopefully we'll be fairly successful. Like I said, the hatchling rack with these are coming. I got 60 of them. That rack is going to go here where this light is. We have to shorten the bench just a little bit, but not by much, but it's fine. So I'll shorten the bench, I'll move the TV over so it's centered, and we'll have the 2 hatchling racks will go here like so. And then I'm probably about ready to build 1 or 2 more of these. I really like the Freedom Breeder tub, especially with the hide for some of your picky eaters and that. But I really like the FB40, and I don't need these 41s really for anything more than about 2,500 grams. So I'm gonna build probably 2 more of these for these girls, because these are the ones that come up next. I mean, look at Meg, who also shed recently. She's just getting huge. She's looking really nice, and they're all making a mess of their water. The color of the water, by the way, comes from fresh Reptile Chip. Her tub was just recently changed, and the tannins in the wood, much like the tannins in wine actually, are what turn it brown. But I do change it as it changes color. So Meg's looking really good. Jasmine just shed, so I have to clean her tub and reset it. The Pinstripe Desert Ghost, she'll be ready to go. Really excited about her. Hopefully some more clown stuff next season. The Mahogany Het Pied also just shed. She's growing like crazy. So hopefully some Sumapides next season. So, and then we brought them up out of quarantine. We've got the 2 het hypo girls from Chandler at CTH, Butter Firefly Het Hypo and Firefly Het Hypo, and then 4 scaleless heads, Pastel, Super Pastel, Champagne, Woma, and then the Bamboo. I'm not convinced the Bamboo is going to prove scaleless head. We'll find out in breeding. And then the Phantom Yellow Belly female from Carson at Herps, etc. So yeah, constant stuff going on around here. We're about done with breeding. I'm pretty confident that this will be the last time you see a male tag on a female tub in a video, at least for this part of the year. Everything else is going great. Instagram is growing like crazy. Thank you all for that. YouTube has been fantastic. You guys have been awesome. We are on WeMe now, whatever, or MeWe, I guess, whatever the hell. I don't know what it is. It's kind of cool. It's like Facebook groups meets AOL Instant Messenger, kind of is the best way I can do it. But with Facebook cracking down on all the videos or all the animal sales, MeWe kind of popped up. So we'll have the link to my personal page, which will be mostly snake related, and then the Morph Mixology Reptiles group, where all of available animals will be up in on display, and you can purchase them there if you're interested in them. And then one final thing, thank you guys so much for everybody that's been involved with the Chaise Patton charity auction page. It's just insane. I mean, here, as of filming this at 3:45 on Sunday the 28th of April, this is where we sit currently. 10,000 was the goal, well over 100,000 now. The auction page has been amazing. We were able to contribute as well, and I'm just blown away by the community, and it's been fantastic. So if you are watching this and you are a part of that, thank you so much. Chaise is a fantastic person, and if you're not currently part of it but want to either put something up for auction or bid on some of the awesome stuff that's in there, the link will be top line. Very first link in the description will be to that auction group, and the one directly below that will be directly to Chaise's GoFundMe. Any way you guys can help would be greatly appreciated. Until then, I guess until next time, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Stay tuned to Instagram. That's where all of the hatchlings and everything will start. That's where they'll show up first. And keep on YouTube here for some more of our travel content and upcoming clutches. Appreciate you guys all for being here. We'll see you next time. See ya.